They're doing construction across the street and it's so fucking loud. To me, I think the most enduring or even productive thing we can do as humans is doodle. I mean, right now I'm talking about like the art sense, of course, but I think we do it a lot even though we don't use a pen or a paper or drawing in particular. But for the most part, I think we all doodle in our own type of way. Like at an airport when you're waiting for your flight, or just when you're in line and there's sassy cashiers at the front of you checking out somebody that's just right there and they're arguing back and forth. I think in that moment where we're sitting there, we're almost not bored, but we're almost bored, we seem to do something what I call mental doodling. It's like we do scenarios back and forth in our head trying to figure out what to say or how we're gonna say it when we get up to the cashier, that we do without even sometimes noticing that we're doing. But it's almost as if it's necessary to do before you actually get to a situation in which called for. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think in my head it makes a lot of sense. But for example, take my pencil bag or something that I use for art. I think this could represent the mind. When we open it, we find what's inside and we see different tools that can help us to get the bigger picture, but by themselves, they might not be that effective. And I think we use tools like this all the time when it comes to talking and conversation. Maybe when we're bored, we start planning out what we're gonna do the next day or do later that day. And I feel like these mental doodles, I think it's how we prepare ourselves for situations in real life or that pertain to reality. And I think it's a healthy way to do it. Some people call it daydreaming or spacing out, but I like to believe that it's a way for us to detach ourselves from reality and to just have our own moment in our own head to really think about what's going on in the moment that we're at and what's going on with our life and see how we can improve that, or even just to pass time, to move time forward. I think it's really easy and helpful for us to do those mental doodles that we tend to always do, like in kindergarten we're drawing when the teacher's talking or anything like that. And I feel like a lot of people don't want you to do that, which is kind of odd to think about it because our mind's always working constantly. And it's nice to have like a reprieve or some type of break to get us away from thinking all the time. I don't know, I think I'm gonna do more videos like this, just have little snippet videos of thoughts and stuff like that that I think about sometimes. I mean, I thought about this video at like 2 a.m. last night, which I should have been sleeping, but I couldn't sleep, so I just started thinking about ideas and stuff to do for the next videos and the next videos. And I think that's what everybody does when we start something new. We want to throw a lot at it at once, but we have to realize we have to space it out over time to hopefully, over the course of this year, have more creative ideas and stuff like that to continue to say my thoughts or opinions on a platform where a lot of people can watch and comment as well, which is really good. I think that's one of the perks of YouTube, and anything you do, you always want feedback on or criticism on, and it can be very helpful when it comes to actually trying to do better and do things that you actually want to do. I think in a way this is me actually doing mental doodling, but in a video form, posting little snippets of ideas and opinions just to kind of like jog my mind or something when I was trying to make. But cheers to making more of these over time, and hopefully they all play out like I want them to, because sometimes it doesn't. But for the most part, I'm kind of excited to actually post this video because it's one of those videos where I'm just mostly just talking, and hopefully somebody's out there listening. I'm just talking to a lens right now, which is kind of odd if you think about it. But this is the end of this riveting video about doodling. And of course, I hope all y'all have great things planned for your lives for this new year. Hope you have a great day and a great life. And just remember, keep doodling.